Hey lacrosse fans, welcome back. Today we're here at Chapman University on Wilson Field, where the Chapman University Panthers are going up against the Arizona State University Sun Devils. Today's action should be hot and fast here in Southern California. Welcome to another episode of From the X. Coach, congratulations on making it here to the championship game for the MCLA SLC Division I Championship. What are your thoughts about coming into today's game, and what kind of attack plan do you have to defeat Chapman University?
Well, like I was saying earlier, you know, we're very similar teams. We got athletic midfielders, got a lot of athleticism up and down the whole field, and we both like to run. So we're going to try to do our best to stop their transition game and focus on ours and try to get some 4-on-3, some 4-on-4 situations, try to take advantage of those situations. And then, you know, on the offensive end, we got to run, we got to stay with our offense. You know, it's got to be 6 guys out there working together, and the same thing on defense. You know, you got to have your 6 defenders and your goalie working together and trying to stop the you know, Chapman from putting a punch in the net. And hopefully we can put a couple more than they do.
Very good. What kind of, or what key areas do you want to focus on as far as Chapman to minimize their attributes? Is there any particular area you want to focus on?
I mean, I think, you know, for us, you know, we always try to make the team's weakness beat us. You know, don't let their better guys, you know, control the game. Let their weaker players step up and have to score a couple more goals than they normally do. And on offense, when we're playing offense, you know, go at their weakness. And you know, I'm not going to say who they are, but you know, that's what we try to do every time we step on the field is take advantage of their weak parts. You know, and you know, another key point to the game table will be face-offs. We got to do well there. We got to go at least 50-50 there. And if we can go 50-50 there, we should put ourselves in a good position to get the win.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Coach. Best of luck in the game. We look forward to talking with you soon.
So this is the game we wanted. It was hard fought. I mean, I give credit to our defense. I don't think they ever got a lead all game. So we were able to kind of chip away at them. Hats off to Connor Mark on that last shot. I mean, that was one heck of a shot. 2 seconds left to send into overtime, but you know, eventually, eventually we came away with it. So it was a good win for a good team win.
Are you a senior?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
You're junior?
Yeah.
Can you say anything about you two going to school together, playing lacrosse together, what that's like, playing lacrosse together?
Yeah, we've been playing together as a family pretty much our whole life. We threw the little brother in cage, we shot at him in our backyard. I mean, we just thrive off each other. We got better competing against ourselves.
What were your totals in this game, you two?
I had 4 goals. I had 3 or 4, something like that.
That's a pretty solid percentage of your team's points.
Yeah, not bad.
Have you guys been doing that most of the season?
I don't try to look at points. I mean, it's a team win. The guys out with me help me score. It's not, it's them moving off ball. It's them passing to me. I can't do, we can't do everything on our own. So we kind of take the mentality, and so does our team, that you finish the shots you have, and the totals will be the totals. So it's overall just kind of a team win.
How about, can you talk just a little bit about your trip to Denver in the next couple of weeks, what your hopes for that are?
I mean, we go out, we go back, we practice the whole week, get ready for Denver. We just battle every game.
Yep.
Take one time at a game.
Should be a good one. This win, hopefully we get a good seeding, and come out and play the best we possibly can. I mean, our goal at the beginning of the year was SLC Championship and National Championship. So we've done one, so now we got to go back, work hard, get ready for Denver.
Very nice. Can you just give me a little bit about that last goal?
It was luck. I mean, it was just a kind of a scramble ride. It was a good walk-off by our other two attackmen. Devin Shupari and Eric Nelson kind of held their guys off, and I was able to kind of slide off my guy. Just get my stick up in the passing lane, happened to knock it down, found it, and thank God the goal was open because it was a pretty crappy shot, but it went in.
Sweet. How did it feel when it went in? How did that feel? Is it like a monkey off the bat?
Yeah, 5 years of work and running and getting screamed at, and conditioning was worth it. Finally won one.
Great. Thanks a lot, fellas. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck in Denver. Coach Wood, disappointing loss. Is very, very close all the way to the end there. Tell us a few of your thoughts about the game and how it played out for you.
Well, I thought we spotted them. We chased them the whole game. We never had the lead. We basically could come back and tie them, and then every time we come back and tie them, they'd step out another goal or two. I think they were up with 2 with about 2 minutes to go. I think they were up 10-8. And then, no question, our kids persevered and stuck with it and kept going to the cage. Next thing you know, we get a goal, and then we get one with 2 seconds to go. Unbelievable that the way that one, ended. This, send the thing to overtime. Disappointing, to lose it on an empty netter.
Sure.
No question. It's a kid that fell down and the ball comes out of his stick.
Came loose, right?
And disappointed that such a great, hard-fought game like that comes down to a kid, slipping and falling. Especially the goalie, because he played amazing. I don't know how many saves he had, but without him, I mean, we're not even close.
Certainly, yeah. I noticed that there were some amazing saves by both goalies, especially
their kid as well.
Yeah.
That Westfall kid, I mean, he made some great, saves on, shots where against another goalie, maybe those things are in the back of the net, and it's a different game.
Certainly. So what are your next steps here going into Denver?
Well, hopefully we get invited. I mean, we haven't punched our ticket yet. We got to wait for a committee to pick us and then determine where we would be seated.
Certainly.
So, I'm pretty confident that we're probably going to go and get chosen. But in that whole, we had our opportunity this afternoon to punch our ticket.
Punch it, right.
12-11 overtime. Hard to sit there and be happy about it. I thought our kids played at that tempo. That's how those games are going to be in Denver.
Absolutely.
Every single one of them. So.
Now, your schedule this season, for all intents and purposes, is pretty gruesome. Is at some point 3 games a week? It seemed like, and
that's the only way you're going to get better is if you play good teams, and try to play that good, strong strength of schedule. So when you get to the end of the year, you're not, being surprised by playing good teams back to back to back.
Sure. And you had it planned out that way, that you wanted a difficult season to get your kids in shape, and then also.
Well, I think you're only going to get better if you're playing good people.
Certainly.
Playing against good people. I mean, if you're beating people up by 20 goals, how good are you getting? I mean, it's not like you're working on things that you're going to have to do in a 1-goal overtime championship type game.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, Coach, best of luck in Denver. I'm sure you're going to get your ticket out there with the situation the way you've been playing this season. I'm sure it's going to be a good bet that you just go out there. We look to hear good things from you. Thanks again. That's going to do it from Chapman University. Disappointing loss for Chapman. ASU, however, moves on to Denver with a 12-11 overtime victory here at Chapman University. And we look to hear from good things as Chapman hopefully will be selected by the committee to move on as a qualifier for the Denver tournament coming up in a couple weeks. You've been watching From the X.